Hey everybody, my name is Brandon. Welcome back to Cinefessions, where we talk all things media. So today is the last Thursday in July, which should mean that we are opening a Media Reload mystery DVD box. But I'm actually filming this on my birthday. My day is coming to an end here. And what I got for my birthday from my sister is something pretty awesome. If I can get it, the big box over here. There it is. It is a Second and Charles mystery box. And so I thought I would throw a little curveball out there, and instead of wrapping this up in July like intended, I'm going to open this Second and Charles box for my sister today, and then next Thursday, I am going to finish up that series, and we'll open up the final Media Reload box. Cannot wait to see what's in here. What's cool about these boxes from Second and Charles is that there is the possibility, at least, of Blu-rays in there as well. So not just DVDs, which is pretty cool. But yeah, let's do this, guys. Before we do, though, if you have a quick second, go ahead and hit that like button down below. That engagement really does help me out. But with that said, let's not waste any more time at all. Let's dive right into my birthday gift from my sister, the Second and Charles mystery unboxing. All right, so we are opened up here. Let's dive right into this and see what we have. Hopefully there's some Blu-rays in here, but I just don't have high hopes. All right, so first up we have Meet the Parents. So a really good one, you know, a classic by some estimation, but I do own this one already on DVD. I think I bought the whole series on DVD maybe a year or two back because I wanted to watch through them again. So yeah, the first one is in the trade pile. If this is the first time you're watching one of these, I put things into the trade pile to get rid of, or I keep them in the keep pile, and I'll share my stats at the end. Sometimes I have to put them in a maybe pile and then check out my app as we go to see what it is I have and don't have. But next up is another one that I do own. This is The Goods. And I am fairly certain I got this one from Dollar Tree, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it looks like a really funny one. Jeremy Piven is in it, and it's from the guys behind Talladega Nights and Step Brothers. So I mean, it's probably going to be pretty funny. I haven't gotten around to it yet. So The Goods will go into the trade pile for now. When are we going to get that first keep? That's what I'm always interested in. Oh, actually, this is a pretty fun one. This is a thriller with Lindsay Lohan. It's called I Know Who Killed Me. And fittingly, it is in an old Blockbuster box because that's where I first rented this movie, was from Blockbuster. Not a great film, but this is one that I do own. And frankly, I feel like I upgraded this to Blu-ray, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, I have it either on DVD or Blu-ray, so that one will go into the trade pile. All right, moving right along here. Oh, another classic comedy. We have Super Troopers. This is hilarious. I still need to see the second one in this series, but I love the first movie. But Super Troopers, of course, I do own this one. That'll go into the trade pile. So some pretty relatively big names. I guess they're not big names. They're just ones I happen to have, I guess. But we'll keep moving along here. We have Bewitched with Nicole Kidman and Will Ferrell. I think I actually just got rid of this one, if I'm not mistaken. It was one I decided I wasn't going to end up watching, and so I think I ended up trading that one away. So if I got rid of it recently, I might as well put this one in the trade pile as well. But, you know, I say that, but like it's a Will Ferrell movie that I potentially don't have. I'm wrong. I do have this one still. Maybe I considered getting rid of it, but decided to keep it probably because it's a Will Ferrell comedy that I didn't have otherwise. So that one does go into the trade pile. I'm still working on like the top half here. They always have random ones at the top, and then you get into like the rows beneath. One of my favorites. I love this, and this is actually a really cool snapper case version of Final Destination. So I do own this entire series on Blu-ray, and I love it. It is a favorite of mine, but man, this is a cool case. I used to have this, and I'm honestly feeling a little bit nostalgic for it. Oh my gosh. So we have the chapters, but look at that. I love when they do weird things like that. That's so cool. This just talks about the DVD-ROM instructions. Oh, you can actually read the screenplay with this if you stick it in your DVD player, or your DVD-ROM. Not that anybody has one of those anymore, but yeah, that's pretty cool. Why am I even contemplating? I don't need this. That's a cool cover, really cool slipcase or snapper case, but I don't need that. I do own it right behind me on Blu-ray, so I will put that into the trade pile. Brand new one here. It's another one, though, that I have. This is It's Complicated. Meryl Streep is in this one. Alec Baldwin. I'm going to put this one in the trade pile. I already have it, so I don't need another copy of it. Moving right along. Oh, here we go. All right, something I don't own. Fortunately, this is The Adventures of Milo, and Otis. I sound like an idiot. Okay, so the only concern with this one is the aspect ratio. But that said, I really have a feeling that this might not have another DVD release to it. Does it have a Blu-ray release? I don't know. I'm going to put this one in the maybe pile for now, and I'm going to do a little research at the end here, see if maybe I can find out a little bit more about that aspect ratio on that one, or just kind of the release history of it. So we'll put that one in the maybe pile, and I'll come back to it. Another one here, great film. At least it was when I watched it back in the day. 300. I loved this movie so much. I do own this one on 4K though. Just a high school classic for me. That's when I watched it and I loved it. It's such a good movie. All right, what is next? Oh boy. I think I talked about this in my last mystery unboxing, Twilight. This is the Breaking Dawn Part 1, but I do, embarrassingly enough, own the entire Twilight collection on Blu-ray. I want to say it was like a Target exclusive Blu-ray, if I'm not mistaken. And it looked decent, and my wife really likes the movie, so I picked it up. All right, a Denzel Washington film, Out of Time. Now, I know I owned this one at one point. Dean Cain is in this as well, Eva Mendes too. So if I don't have this one right now, I will keep it, but I think I do. This is one of those that I believe was like an early DVD for me. For some reason, I have it in my head that like it was one that my mom ended up finding for me when I was a lot younger, in high school. But I do have it already, so this will go into the trade pile. So I must not have gotten rid of it over the years, which is a good thing. All right, so that's the whole top layer. I have nothing in the keep pile so far. That's not very encouraging. Fortunately, this box cost me $0, so that's a good thing. I'm going to grab this weird shaped one. It's kind of sticking out a little bit. Feels like it's wrapped and it's thicker. Is this a TV series? That would be interesting. Oh my God, it is. This is awesome. House of Cards, the complete first season. That's fantastic. I have always been interested in watching this show. My buddy, who I used to do the podcast with, he watched this entire series and really liked it. Of course, we have He Who Shall Not Be Named on the front there and is the star of the first handful of seasons. But then I think he gets ousted when all of, it came to light that he's a horrible human being. But yeah, I'm keeping this. That's really cool. And it's sealed. This may frankly be a reseal, but I don't really care. This is an awesome one for a mystery box. Heck yes. House of Cards, complete first season. Very happy to add that one to the collection. I've not felt anything like smaller, which makes me think there might not be many Blu-rays, if any, in this one, but that's all right. It is what it is. We're going to move along here. Okay. This is in a weird green case. It looks like an old Xbox 360 case, but this is The Hours with Nicole Kidman, Meryl Streep, and Julianne Moore. Really great cast on this. Now, this is one, I know about this movie. I can't even tell you what it's about, though, and the back doesn't really tell me anything either. I have no idea. Not really sure what this one's about, but I do know of the movie. I'm just not sure what it's about. I don't think I own this, and given the cast, I'm going to hold on to it. I will cannibalize one of the other cases, though, so I'll get rid of that green case, but I'm going to keep that one for now. I don't believe I have that one. I'll just double check at my next pause here, but I'm pretty sure I don't, so that's good. Oh, here we go. Of course, I own all these already, but this is Star Wars Attack of the Clones. Fortunately, it's in the widescreen version, which is cool. I was actually at Disc Replay earlier today. Like I said, it was my birthday, so I took the day off. And what do? But you go to Disc Replay. It just makes sense. And I was finding a bunch of the full screen editions of these, like I found in my last mystery box. But this is another one. I still have the full screen. I think it was episode 1 over there. And I'm holding on to it because I want to check the special features. If they're not available in my 4K set, I'm going to hold on to that. And the same is going to go for this one here. So this is one that I'm going to put in the trade pile. I'm going to count it as a trade because I do own it already. But I'm going to hold on to it. I'm going to say, I'm actually going to call it a maybe because I'm going to check my 4K Skywalker Saga to see if I do have those special features already. But yeah, good releases if you don't already own them, but I do. So, And here's another, obviously I own this on 4K as well, Dark Knight, one of the GOATs. And so yeah, great movie, but I do have this already, so that'll go into the trade pile. And that's the thing with these mystery boxes I always talk about with my Media Reload boxes is I'm hoping I don't get a ton of big blockbusters like this because I have the majority of the ones I want already. I want B horror movies. If every box was just filled with B horror movies, I would be in absolute heaven. But unfortunately, that's just not the case. All right, so here's one I don't know. Beyond the Sea, we have He Who Shall Not Be Named in this one as well. I guess it's just one of those days, but yeah, very interesting. I love the cast on this with John Goodman and Bob Hoskins. Bobby Darin, I have no idea who that is. Obviously, he's a singer of some sort. One of America's greatest performers, Bobby Darin, lived a rags to riches life. So it's a biopic. I'm intrigued. Sounds interesting to me. I'm going to hold on to this one. Hopefully, it'll be enjoyable when I get around to it. This is Beyond the Sea. Let me know if you know anything about that one down below. Hopefully, it's good. I guess we'll see. Another one I don't know, which is good, but nothing I'm interested in. This is called A Remarkable Life. And it looks like a B movie, which is a good thing, but it looks like a B movie that I have zero interest in whatsoever. There are many things in life that could do a number on a man's masculinity. Okay, yep, don't care. I'm going to put this one in the trade pile. Not any interest in that one. So what do we have next? Oh, Beverly Hills Chihuahua. You know what? I think I need this movie. If I'm not mistaken, I have the sequel to this. I think I have it in my daughter's movies upstairs in her room. But this one I don't have. And because it's a kid's movie, I am going to open it up real quick and just see if the disc looks any good. Because with kids' movies, 9 times out of 10, they look like garbage. Fortunately, this one looks totally fine, which is great. I got to check on this one real quick, though. All right, so I was wrong. I have the original. It's the sequels that I need. So Beverly Hills Chihuahua will go into the trade pile. And Adventures of Milo and Otis, this one does have a Blu-ray release, and it's not the original aspect ratio. I was going to keep it anyway. I looked at the back of the disc. It's not in good shape, so that one will go into the trade pile. Frankly, that'll be probably a Salvation Army thrift store drop, just because it doesn't look very good at all. But yeah, either way, not keeping those. Oh, I love this movie. Another one, just a classic from my high school days. We have Hostel. A fantastic torture film. I love this one. Of course, I own this one on Blu-ray, but man, there are 4 commentary tracks on this. That's insane. Are these on the Blu-ray? I gotta look. They are on the Blu-ray, plus a bunch more special features, which is really cool. But anyway, Hostel will go into the trade pile. Great movie, but needs to be traded away. All right, Mel Gibson and Helen Hunt, What Women Want. This is one that I am fairly certain I have from my inherited movies, if I'm not mistaken. This is like one of those movies that I've always heard good things about, but would I ever actually like seek this out? Very unlikely, but I'm relatively certain. Actually, I am wrong. I don't have this one. So maybe this is one I ended up trading away. So let me look at it here. So this is a rom-com about a man who thinks he's God's gift to women until he hears what they're really thinking. That's right. I have seen this before. This is one my mom used to watch a lot. I'm going to hold on to this. This was pretty good. So I must have been mixing this up with something else. So What Women Want is going to go into the keep pile. Another green case. What's with the green cases? I should steal these for some of my Xbox 360 games that don't have real cases. But anyway, lucky number 11. This is another one that I do own or I recently got rid of. I don't know, but one that I don't need because I did have it in my collection or do have it in my collection. I don't remember exactly. All right, and then the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. But it has the incorrect aspect ratio on the top there, so I will be trading that one away. All right, we are moving right along here as everything falls down. What do we have next? Oh, another classic. We have West Side Story. But this is one that I did get from another box. Actually, it might not have been a box. Maybe I found this one at Disc Replay for super cheap. But yeah, I do have this already. That said, though, I do like this cover a lot better, so I might swap it out. But yeah, either way, that's a trade pile one. Because like I said, I have it. So another green box. That annoys me. I don't know why it annoys me so much, but it does. And it's another movie, a big blockbuster that I do have on Blu-ray, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. What a weird box. Oh, all right. Cinderella's Story. This is one that my wife loves, but I do have this from another box already, and it's unfortunately the incorrect aspect ratio. So this one will go into the trade pile as well. Oh man, this is a trade heavy box. Oh my gosh, another green. Okay, anyway, Dan in Real Life. I don't have this one. It feels very, oh no, it's in there. That's good. Okay, so I don't own this one, but I do want it. So I'm holding on to this. I really love Steve Carell. I mean, who doesn't? And it looks like it's a fun one. So I will hold on to this again. I will cannibalize that case, but definitely holding on to Dan in Real Life. What else we have here? Year One. This is a really funny movie. I like this a lot more than I thought I would, but I can't remember if I own this around. Not. And also, this is directed by Harold Ramis. So like, that's ridiculous that he directs this, but I love that. Probably why it's so good. But yeah, I need to check on this one to see if I own this. I can't remember. I do. So Year One is also going in the trade pile. All right, what do we have? Oh, this is fantastic. Richard Simmons' 60s Blast Off, a workout video from the legend himself, Richard Simmons. That is absolutely hilarious. Unfortunately, I will not be keeping this gem. That is going to go into the trade pile, but I love that that exists. Oh boy, this is a weird box. All right, next up we have Fred Claus. Oh, I think I have this one as well. Let me check. I don't. So that's a keep. I'm happy to have this one. I really love Vince Vaughn. And so I feel like I've seen this one before, but I just don't remember for sure. I love Vince Vaughn. He does another, what is it? Four Christmases, another Christmas movie that he's in that is absolutely hilarious. I really enjoyed Four Christmases with Reese Witherspoon and him. Excellent chemistry. It's just a fun movie. All right, another big old blockbuster that I do own on 4K. This is Transformers. Like, it wouldn't be so bad if they're giving me these big blockbusters, but they came as like these 2-disc special editions that have a bunch of special features on them that I don't already have. Unfortunately, that's just like a single disc standard release, but it is what it is. Oh, all right, here we go. Medea's Witness Protection. You know, I think I actually recently got rid of some of the play versions of Medea, but I've not watched any of her regular movies. And so I'm going to hold on to this one, kind of a strange one, but I'm holding on to Medea's Witness Protection. I wish I could find, I think it's like Boo 2. I think I have Medea in Boo, or whatever it's called. It's like their Halloween one, but I need the sequel still. So yeah, anyway, we have Elizabethtown. Unfortunately, this is in the wrong aspect ratio, a Cameron Crowe film though, so I would have kept it otherwise. But for now, I will put that into the trade pile. I've heard really good things about that. I definitely need to see that at some point in my life, but all right. Oh man, another one about a boy in the wrong OAR. So that one will go into the trade pile as well. My trade pile is getting huge and we have quite a lot to go yet. That's disappointing. Oh my gosh, another one. Full screen, Mean Girls, excellent movie. Of course, I own this one on, I think I have that one on Blu-ray if I'm not mistaken, but that's full screen anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh man, another full screen and another one. This one I actually just got from my last box, but this is one that I'm not going to hold on to because I already have it. Like I said, it was in the last box. All right, what do we, oh my gosh, this is like a box for terrible human beings. Bill Cosby himself. Oh my goodness. How weird is that? We have Kevin Spacey and Bill Cosby. Well, yeah, that's interesting. I don't really, I've never watched any Cosby stand-up, and frankly, knowing what we know about him now, the interest in watching any Cosby stand-up is, I don't want to spend the time with him. So that's going to go into the trade pile. I might look that one up. I wonder if it's worth anything. It's just one of those that like feels like maybe it's worth a few bucks. I might have to look that up, but Anyway, Ant-Boy 3, another one that I do own. This is definitely a Dollar Tree find. Ant-Boy 3. I actually have that entire trilogy, which is so stupid, but that's what you get when you go to the Dollar Tree. All right, we have Da Vinci Code. Now, I asked for it. This is a 2-disc special edition, so let me take a look at the special features here. There are a pretty good amount, so I'm going to put this into, it's a trade, but I might cannibalize that second disc out of there depending on what my Blu-ray has, but I'm going to put that into the trade / maybe pile for now. Oh man, we are on our last stack here, so, oh my goodness. Terminator double feature. This is Terminator 3 and Salvation. Of course, I own these on Blu-ray already, so another trade pile for me. I might get the lowest number of keeps ever out of this box, which is disappointing. I know my sister was like super interested to know what was going to be inside of it. Unfortunately, it's not shaping up to be the best one I've seen so far, but that's okay. It's just fun. This is The Lone Ranger, the original TV series, 8 episodes of The Lone Ranger, approximately 200 minutes. This is not something I would normally keep at all. Why am I even intrigued? I don't even know. Like, I'm not going to watch this, am I? Oh, I'm going to put it in the maybe pile. I'm going to come back to it. I need to think about it. I don't know why, because it's not something I really have an interest in, but... Oh, now we're talking, folks. Look at that logo. My favorite logo, The Asylum. This is Alien Origins. Oh, man. Frightening, bone-chilling, real. That's amazing. This is a found footage film. This movie sucks. I've seen this one. It's terrible. But I still, if I don't own it, I want it. I have to look, though. I honestly just don't remember if I own this one or not. I don't, and I am tickled right now. I am so happy. Of course, this is like the mockbuster of Prometheus, right? Like Alien Origin. That's the whole point of this one. But like I said, I have seen this one. It's not a good movie. Would I watch this again, though? Absolutely. Because frankly, so many of these movies have very similar themes and titles that I could be mixing this up with another one that I watched, but... I don't know. We'll see. Because the other one, now that I'm thinking about it more, I feel like the other one I watched was a mockbuster of the Predator movies. So, I don't know. Either way, holding on to it. Found footage and Asylum. Yes, please. That is a must keep. All right, moving right along here, we have Sleeper Cell, the Algerian. Interesting. A bullet can kill a man, but nothing can kill an idea. What is Sleeper Cell, like a movie franchise or a series or something? Because I know that term. Why the heck can't I think why I know it? But I don't know. This one doesn't look too terribly interesting, so I'm gonna put that one in the. Is it okay? It's in there. I'm like, I got PTSD from the Media Reload boxes because so many over the 4 boxes we've done so far, I've had a number of them that have just been empty, which is so disappointing. All right, this absolutely is a movie that's going to my mom. This is a Snow Globe Christmas. This looks like a Lifetime movie or a Hallmark Channel movie that my mom would probably get a kick out of. I do love that this gentleman here, is that Donald Faison? Yeah, he's in this. That's awesome, from Scrubs. But yeah, this is one that I will not be keeping, but I will give that one to my mom. So I'm going to put that one in the trade pile, and I'll just hand it to her when I see her tomorrow. Pardon the interruption, but I had to cut in here. As I was putting things away, I talked about how I was going to give this to my mom, so I opened it up and checked the back of the disc. When I opened it, what do I see but the Asylum logo? What? I had no idea. This is one of those family movies from the Asylum. So, though it is not normally what I look for with Asylum films, clearly, because I had no idea, it didn't even cross my mind that it would be an Asylum film, this is absolutely staying in my collection. I will collect anything with the Asylum logo on it. So, at the end of this, when I talk about the stats, I'll have the correct numbers at the bottom. I'll be saying things that are wrong, but that usually happens with these videos anyway, so just keep that in mind. This one, sorry, Mom, you don't get it. It stays in the Asylum collection. All right, we have a snapper case. Analyze that. Do I own this? I feel like I might. Another one from the snapper, which is always cool. Ooh, gotta love it. But yeah, so let me check on this one. I think I own this one already, though. I don't. I don't even own Analyze This. So there's that. So, oh boy, that. Anyway, I'm going to hold on to this because I don't own it, but I do need to find the original now, which is Analyze This. So I will be keeping an eye out. Maybe I'll get lucky and it'll be inside here. I guess we will see. All right, what do we have next? Oh, Sam Mendes, Away We Go. Very interesting. This has like an indie rom-com feel to it, but John Krasinski is in it from The Office, and Maya Rudolph from Saturday Night Live. Interesting. Yeah, I'm holding on to this one. Very intrigued to see what this one is about, and the fact that it's directed by Sam Mendes is just fascinating to me, and I love that it's like a Sony Focus Pictures there. That's really cool. So yeah, or is that Sony? That is Sony, right? Focus Features? Maybe I'm making that up. Universal. Yeah. Apparently I'm just wrong. Anyway, away we go. I'm holding on to. That is a keep, so that's good. That's 2 in a row. I think that's like the biggest streak I've had so far today, so that's exciting. Oh boy. Titanic. I do own this one on Blu-ray 3D, actually, so I will be putting that one aside. Another big, giant blockbuster. That's not what we're looking for here. Okay, what do we have next? Oh, Finding Neverland. Interesting. I don't believe I own this one yet. We have Johnny Depp, Kate Winslet, Dustin Hoffman, Julie Christie. Excellent cast on this. So yeah, this will go into the keep pile, assuming I don't have it. And I don't. So that's 3 in a row. We are on a hot streak here. Oh boy, let's see what's next. Come on, something good, and it's not. Oh well, 2 weeks notice, full screen edition. A lot of these have this person's initials on the barcode. That's so annoying because sometimes you can't scan it with the app. But anyway, this is the wrong aspect ratio, so that'll go into the trade pile. And frankly, it's probably one I wouldn't keep anyway because I'm not too terribly interested in it. But all right, another one that I do own. This is The Guardian, Kevin Costner, Ashton Kutcher. But unfortunately, I own it, so that'll go in there. All right, let's keep moving here. Not a single Blu-ray yet. Just make note of that. Not terribly surprised. Just disappointed. We have Girl Interrupted. Now, I have seen this movie. So, good news is I don't own it. The bad news is the disc doesn't look great. And so I'm kind of disappointed with the disc condition on the couple I've looked at so far. Not great on this one. So I'm going to put this one into the trade pile. I'll take a look at it again after I'm done filming and just see if maybe it's something I think I can work with or not. But for now, it's going in the trade pile, which again, whenever I mention like a disc is messed up, I just send it to the thrift store because there, any reseller could be coming in looking for a movie and they might have a buffer to buff the disc out, whatever the case is. It's better than just throwing it away. You never know. So yeah, we'll just put it in that pile for now. But this is Just Married, but I do own this one. It's another one I grabbed from another mystery box. But yeah, looks like a really funny movie. I love the cast on that, so I have to watch that at some point. But yeah, it looks fun. What's next? The heavy one. Ooh, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Another full screen edition. This one does have a pretty good amount of special features, but I will put this into the trade pile. I love that series very much. Oh, we have The Blind Side, Sandra Bullock. Great movie. Big football fan, so of course I enjoyed this one, but I do own that one on Blu-ray. Oh my goodness, we're getting so close to the end. I don't think there's a single Blu-ray in this box. Another snapper case. Oh my goodness, so many full screen editions. What a Girl Wants. Full screen. Trading it away. That is disappointing. I was always a big fan of Amanda Bynes when I was younger, but all right, we have G-Force. This is actually one that I picked up from the thrift store. I think I got the Blu-ray of this for next to nothing, so that was really cool, but I do own that, so that'll go into the trade pile. I'm going to put that back there, though, because I'm getting pretty high on my trade pile now. All right, getting towards the end. Ooh, The Cat in the Hat. I don't think I have this one. And this always creeped me out when I was younger watching this. I mean, not too young. I was probably in high school when it came out, but it's just a creepy movie. The way Mike Myers is in this is creepy. But yeah, I don't think I have that. So I'm going to put that in the keep pile and I'll just double check. I'm getting toward the end here, so I'll just check at the end. But that's a good one. Ooh, Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. Now, this would be cool if it was like that really nice, big, thick box set. I always see those at Disc Replay, and I consider picking them up almost every time I'm there, which is so ridiculous. This is another one. I'm going to hold on to this for a minute. It's going to go in the trade pile. I'm going to count it as a trade, but I'm going to hold on to it for a minute and check what my... Because I have that on Blu-ray, the extended cut on Blu-ray, and I have them on 4K. And I don't think the 4K has like any special features, which is why I held on to the Blu-ray. So I'll check the Blu-ray to see if those special features are on there, which you guys don't care. Let's just move on. Oh boy, Pitch Perfect. I love this movie. It's excellent. I do own this on Blu-ray, so that'll go into the trade pile. All right, I'm going to grab that one last because it felt interesting. All right, Bill Maher in Religulous. I don't know. I can't stand Bill Maher. That's all one thing I do know. Let's see. This is a comedy. Takes pilgrimage across the globe on a mind-opening journey into the ultimate taboo, questioning religion. Okay, interesting. See, what kills me about Maher is like when it comes to his beliefs, if you want to call them that. Like we fall in line. But he's just like such an annoying human being. So I don't know. Is this any good? Let me know. I don't know. trade pile. Not a big fan of his, so I'm going to move on. All right, last but not least, feels weird. Definitely not a Blu-ray. That's disappointing. What do we have? Oh, well, hey, it's another complete season, but I do own this already. Sex in the Season, the complete second. Or oh my goodness, Sex and the City, the complete second season. There we go. Little tongue twister for me to wrap things up. So that one will be traded off. So, oh my goodness, you guys. That was an interesting box. Let me just, oh, there's one more. We have Bring It On. This is actually a really good movie. Do I own this? Okay, I'm going to put this in the maybe pile and just check here as I wrap up. That is everything, though. So let me just double check my maybes real quick. All right, so both of these will stay in the collection because I don't have either of them, and they're both good movies. So that's cool. 2 good ads for the collection. But yeah, now everything else that was in my maybe pile is being traded away or being counted as a trade anyway. One of them is going to my mom, but it's still a trade. So anyway, let me get some statistics for you guys and wrap this video up. All right, so it pains me to say this, but unfortunately, this was statistically the worst box I think I've ever opened on the channel. So I'll start with the good. The good is that it promises 50 and it delivered on that plus. There were 61 total items in this box. Unfortunately, 61 of those were DVDs and none of those were Blu-rays, even though this is supposed to be both a DVD and a Blu-ray box. So that part was super disappointing. Hey, at least there were no duplicates, so Second and Charles beats Media Reload when it comes to duplicates in their mystery boxes. So that's good. So getting a little bit further into the stats, of the 61, 48 of them are going into the trade pile, which is a whopping 78.7% of the box. The other 13, or 21.3%, that is what's staying in my collection. So that is just not great in terms of statistics. And I'll also mention, I know how much it was a Christmas gift, or a birthday gift rather, so it cost me nothing, but I know how much they are. They're $30. And so that means that my sister spent 49 cents per DVD. But if you look at it in terms of what I'm keeping, that was $2.31 each for all of the items that I'm keeping. Not terrible by any stretch of the imagination, but it really should be and could be better. So yeah, those are the stats for this one. I don't really care about all that though. It's just fun going through these. So many this time around were full screen. So Second and Charles, at least wherever she bought this one from, they must just load their boxes with items that they just don't see selling, which I mean, like, obviously, that was a stupid thing to say. Clearly, that's what they're doing. But either way, that was disappointing. So one more mystery box to go, and that will be my Media Reload box. So I cannot wait to see what's in that one next week. But a huge thank you. Oh, you know what? Let me show you my keep pile one more time just so you guys get a good look at everything I'm holding on to. Without a doubt, the coolest one is this House of Cards Season 1 and Alien Origin. Very happy to have those in the collection. So that's everything that I'm keeping. But as I was about to say, a huge thank you to my sister. Courtney, I really appreciate it. This is awesome. Don't worry about what these stats are. They don't mean anything. It's just a lot of fun, and it was super thoughtful of you to grab me a mystery box. So let me know down in the comments below, is there anything in this trade pile that you think I absolutely must see? Let me know. Give me any recommendations on things to keep down there. I always appreciate that. Anything in my keep pile that you're like, why are you keeping that? Let me know those thoughts as well. But as always, if you guys enjoyed this one, please hit that like button down below. That engagement really does help me out. And like I always say, I don't just talk movies, I talk all things media, books, movies, video games, graphic novels, manga. If it's media related, I'm interested in it. And if you are too, you might consider subscribing. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for today. I just want to say thank you all so much for watching, and I want to encourage you to consume some media today. I'll catch you next time.